Hello everyone, what's happening? I am Gav, the Master 974, back again playing some Portal Stories Mel. So last time we got through Virgil's testing chamber, and there was the whole debacle about a test being poorly made or poorly played on my behalf. Obviously it was poorly played on my behalf. So we are about 60% of the way through the game. We are at chapter 4 of 5. We managed to get out of Aegis's sort of reach in terms of it being able to detect us as a biological life form, because, as this might show, there's plant life. Can't talk today. Plant life, and plant life would cause interference, basically, so we can kind of slip under the radar, if you will. Don't know what this hand gesture's all about, but as we get past the loading screen, we should be making some progress. So this might sound slightly different because I'm using my blue snowball mic to the left of me or to the right on the screen. And basically what's happening is we're going to be continuing onwards with this game. I have no idea what to expect, so as I crouch instead
these
of...
These are the old offices I was talking about before. The humans left these behind when she gassed them with neurotoxin. Because this is an abandoned track, it's no longer connected to the rest of the computer systems. Aegis shouldn't be able to lock us out here. These computers should contain a lot of useful information for us.
Oh yeah, let's hope that's the case. So a lot of overgrown stuff.
Alright, time to start.
A lot of these like Portal 1 computer monitors as well.
Let's start guessing passwords. Password. Admin? Oh, come on. Let me in.
Ding. It's not.
Were these passwords generated by super geniuses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Oh right, there's the admin
All these passwords are
override.
usually the same. 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, for crying out loud. I didn't even get a warning siren this time. This thing must be laughing at me now. I know these aren't sentient, but still. Black Mesa sucks. Seriously?
No.
Hold on.
Black
I think I just
Mesa
got locked out. I'm getting something that says contact administrator for additional support. What? Administrator? There's no one left in the facility. All we have left are cores. There's no way I just failed hacking this thing. I hacked Aegis and hacked the nanobots to keep my testing track alive, but somehow I can't hack something as simple as...
I'm just listening to what there has to be said here. I know you have to press this admin override button.
Interfering with my Wi-Fi or something. You know what? If I stare at it long enough, my Wi-Fi nodes will override something. Maybe. I'll give it a shot. Did you just...
Organic complications. I can't even speak. Achievements unlocked.
I think there's some info here about Aegis.
It's awesome.
Working, long as you keep
So making
going.
slow progress.
Get back to the testing track and get started.
Okay, so that was that door we need to
let you
open.
know, I won't be able to move around much. Match materials are kind of non-existent here, unless I want to fall off another one and end up back in the junkyard. You won't be seeing much of me right now.
Oh, okay. Whatever you say,
There
Virgil.
is a lot of information stored in these computers. It'll take me some time to sort through these and come up with a plan so we can get...
I died. Are you kidding me? I died. I pressed jump and Mel didn't move, so that's bullshit. So you have to listen to that dialogue again, which is terrible.
And then end up
So
back in the junkyard.
we don't even get the
You won't be
subtitles
seeing
this
much of me
time.
right now. Alright, there is a lot of information stored in these computers. It'll take me some time to sort through these and come up with a plan so we can get rid of Aegis.
Oh, okay. So that's sort of broken through that side and now we're in here.
You
Fair
should
enough.
continue to move through the tests and upwards. Keep your feet dry.
Whatever you say. Test chamber 1 of 12. We have a bunch of stuff which is not supposed to be here, of course. So, first of all, it's best to figure out what everything does beforehand, and then just try and get past. So, got a couple boxes, and we need to get past there. Now, with all this breaking apart around us, I wouldn't be too surprised if we're supposed to, like, escape out of the test chamber or something. So let's see what happens. Well, first of all, there's this. That powers down the fizzler. So we can take the cube, get it out. And I'm pretty sure there's another sort of button on the other side that we can get to potentially. Is there a portable surface over there? Oops, that jumped. Wasn't supposed to jump. Yeah, there it is. Right. We can... Oops, hey, don't do that. Yeah, I'm not usually too fond of these ones that sort of take you through the floor and all that. Oh, okay, that's what it does. So how exactly does the excursion funnel help us out? If there's no way that we can actually turn that fizzler off. You know what I mean? It looks as if there's a third button. So unless we have to turn this fizzler off and then propel over to the other side ourselves, perhaps, and have a cube lagging behind us most likely. So yeah, that might be what we need to do. Let's take a look into this. So first of all, it was actually the laser reflective cube. So first of all, we need to grab that, sort of break away from that, I guess. Then we need to go through here, activate that per se. So I'm just trying to drop it correctly. Then if I fire the blue one, then I need to sort out the orange one. So there should be like a... It looks as if there should be a third box somewhere, you know. The only other thing I can try and do is actually get back up there, but I think I messed it up because what I think you're supposed to do is something like that maybe. Then... Oh, okay, that's the wrong cube. Fair enough. At least that's over here at least, so we can just put it back when we need to. I'm fairly sure it should have been the other one. But you kind of need to be quick because then there's the emancipation field that turns on. Actually, no. That just turns the fizzler on. And then we need to get here. Well, as long as we have that blue one in there, we should be perfectly fine. Part of my logic is we need to get back up there somehow. So if we can get one box in there, then we can actually use that to keep the fizzler down, so we can actually go ahead and, you know, get the other box from up there. So it's a fair little bit of a logic, if you will, that we need to follow in order to get through this test chamber. Fair enough, I can handle logic. The big question now is actually getting over there. Ouch. Oh, that actually displaced the cube, that's good. Saves using the tractor, even, you know, the excursion funnel off, I believe it's called. Saves using that to get across. So, if this looks laggy as hell, then I'm sorry. It's most likely because I'm trying to capture the microphone audio independently. So, if it looks fucked up, then I apologise. I'm doing the best I can given the situation I'm in.
Some of the stuff. So many cat pictures. But I also got some more serious information.
Cat pictures.
Aegis thinks we killed the scientists, so it's activating some sort of kill order. It's going to flood the enrichment center, probably with all that goo, to eliminate any and all threats. That means you, that means me, and that means whatever that last thing is. So I'd suggest we keep moving.
So we need to figure out what to do here, at least. I mean, I had some idea of the last one, but this one I'm not so confident about. If anything, there should be nothing back there. We should be utilising the hard light bridge to get up there. Seems to be the case. However, there is a button right here, so what I'm thinking is that we could potentially grab the box from in... No wait, we can't even get the box from in there, can we? Yeah. What's that actually do? Oh, that's the bouncy gel, okay. And that's a portable surface too. I guess we can start firing the bouncy gel up here, maybe? Yeah, bit of logic there, perhaps. Use that to bounce up, perhaps. At least then, if we have the hard light bridge, we should be able to bounce up to a consistent point with the cube, most likely. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Something like that, maybe? Then, of course, now we get stuck on this side, but we can always fire the orange portal there. Then, get this. And, of course, now we're going to need that box on that button to get out of here. But there should be at least some way we can use the repulsion gel to help us out some. So, can I do the jump? Put that on there. Then fire that there. It's got to be like some panel we should specifically shoot. Ah, yeah, because there's all that that nasty ass poison liquid down there too. Okay, that doesn't help us out too much. Does that help? No. Does this help? Will that help? Well, I'm just like guessing random things right now. Because it seems to me like you do need to use the hard light bridge. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then you need to somehow get the repulsion gel onto the hard light bridge. At least to a point here where you can bounce on it to get up. The only other thing I can think of is to try and do like a bounce from a higher point, but there's no way you can really do that. You know what I mean? Then you're going to get stuck regardless of where you try and go. I mean, the only other thing I can really think of is to die, because Mel can't jump apparently. This is not like Portal, where you can jump and you can actually move. In this game, it's like you jump and then the momentum locks up, so you can't actually move when you need to. Hence why Mel died there when she wasn't supposed to. And we need to actually get the box back, but I have an idea of how to do that, so it's better than having no clue what to do. So, I don't know, it sounds like a bird or something just then. Oh yeah, thanks for bouncing me the other way. That's totally what I wanted. Okay, so now all I need to do is just get there, I guess. Grab the box, and then bounce our way out as we did before. Then do the same. Whoa, what happened? What happened? The box just like flew out of my hand. You see that shit? The box literally just like flew out of my hands. And then Mel lost the box because of it. I call bullshit on that. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I managed to do it like first time. And now I'm not doing it. And I died again because of bullshit. Of course, I keep dying to fucking stupid ass shit that's not supposed to happen. Come on, game, start responding and allow me to do this. Because I am not going to be too happy if I'm stuck here doing the same old shit, which I know how to do. but because of faulty game mechanics, it's not actually going to allow me to do it. So, you know, whenever you want to start working game, then yeah. So I understand that you're supposed to fire it on over this side as well. Allow that wall to get completely just covered. Then with the portal there, we drop down, fire the portal here. Then we have to utilise the gel to actually get up onto the hard light bridge. Of course, it would help if Mel doesn't get like completely stuck underneath the bridge. There we go, something like that. Okay. Now it would help if you actually just dropped the cube this time. I think I know what happened. There might have been a bit of repulsion gel on the hard light bridge, and that caused the box to bounce off. So it's not the situation that I thought it was. Although it seemed highly likely that was actually the case. What happened there, I don't know. Yeah, unless you have like 3 portals, it's very difficult to actually try and to do what you want to do with this, because that's just gonna go into the water. So you need to utilize this shit. That's probably not what you're supposed to do with that, I must admit. Oh, okay, it's just like a feint. So that's not going to help you out too much. Right, trust somebody like me to make a mistake of that magnitude, which means now we do need to go ahead and do all of that shit again. Which is bullshit, I must admit. And it doesn't help when the game lags out completely, just terribly as well. I'll make sure to get the box, that's what that was all about. Might have fired the portal a little too close there. Damn, I could have died again to the same old stupid shit. Not even kidding. See, that's probably the I was going to say it looks as if there was something there, but no, it was the repulsion gel sort of box dropper, if you will. Yeah, I think the whole problem was I fired that a little too close to the edge, if you will, so it's best to put it right up against the wall. That way when you bounce off it, you can just ease your movements to basically succeed. I'll put this where there's no gel so I don't get fucked over again. That goes over there, or thereabouts. Grab the box, let's get going. Because there's no way you can actually get the gel to, you know, move on the... Can I drop this? There we go. There's no way you can get the gel on the hard light bridge because you need another portal. Unfortunately, that's not the case. You know, the only other thing you can realistically do is something like that, maybe. And then hope that that works. And it's sort of conserved across the bridge. Of course, the game's probably not that good to allow that to happen, so it removes it. I'm fairly determined that that's something that you need to do. Is get the bridge like there. Or maybe even like there. But the only problem is you need the gel. And as far as I'm concerned, there's no way you can actually get the gel onto the bridge. So that's probably not what you're supposed to do. But considering that's just there now, you can just sort of explore freely, if you will. Because there's got to be something that we can do. Surely there has to be something that we can use to get up there. Unless it's going to be like some stupid ass fling or something. But even then that won't help you because there's no portable surface on this floor, is there? So that won't help you out at all. So the question remains, what are we supposed to do here? You know? I doubt there's anything in that room that is going to help us out. If I fire that there, then yeah, there's nothing else up here that we can use. You know, it would make sense if there's some of that bouncy gel there, which is actually liable to get us up onto the other side, but it's not the case. It doesn't look, you know, liable. I'm going to try, although I don't rate the chances too much. Nah, it's like you have to fire it here, and then just hope you get it covered as much as possible. And then by dropping down, rinse and repeat for the other side, I guess. And then just hope that's enough to get by. Because I don't know. I'm kind of getting stumped with this one. I have a sneaky suspicion that that's what you're supposed to do, but keep in mind, one wrong mistake and that's it. So, okay, it's B for me to crouch, so that's why it looks as if I was failing so much there. I could have actually used the box. I want to see if you can actually do this first though. Make a jump across like this. Yes, you can. That's what you need to do. Fair enough, okay. Could have fired the wrong portal. Well. So I have an idea of what to do now. So, we should be BOB or AOK, whatever you want to say. No, it's AOK. What we do need to do, however, is once again get this box out of this room. Now, of course, with the portable surfaces and all that, we can just like not fire it up against the wall because there's no walls there. We need to utilise the Ard Light Bridge again. The Ard Light Bridge. Grab this, get over to the other side, and then we can have to don't bounce. I'll press crouch instead of use. It doesn't help when the game's lagging out like shit that you can't even tell what to do. Bounce this way. No, don't bounce over there, you shit game. You shit game, you're not supposed to do that. Again, because there's no, you can't tell if there's the bouncy gel there or not. That looked perfectly clear. But according to the game, there was just a tiny little bit of repulsion gel that this landed on. So you need to fire it like there or something. And don't commit suicide. So now I think that's what we need to do. I'm going to go ahead and try it. Please work. There we go, we did it. Oh my god, that took way longer than necessary. But at least we did it in the end. And we're going up. So that's something. Okay, so we're moving on to the next chamber now. I guess this is supposed to be the Animal King takeover. But it's glitched up and all that because the monitors are broken.
Interference with biological scanners. Recalibrating sensors.
Well, it seems that we won't be able to stay in the plant-filled test chambers much longer. It seems to be able to adapt to our actions quite well. We need to come up with a plan to take him on, head on. But leave that to me. You can continue solving these tests.
Oh, okay, whatever. So that's probably not good. Okay, there's something over there. There's an observation room. Again, these kind of grates being here implies that you're supposed to use the excursion funnel to some extent. Yeah, to get over to the exit by the looks of things. So the first things first is we actually have to get over to that area. Problem is, how exactly are we going to do that when there's no easy portable surfaces to use? You know? It's obvious that's the one. Unless that cube gets caught up in the excursion funnel, that is. Which it doesn't look as if it does get caught up in it. One thing that would be beneficial is if You can see like that, for instance. Like this, for instance. Then when it gets here, drop it. Then we should be able to get through ourselves, if all goes well. Whoa, hey. I didn't realise that portal was there, so get rid of that. There we go, something like that. So now we should be able to get past. And once we're over here, which we are now, we need to figure out a way over there. Let's just get over for the time being, at least. Yeah, that's the exit. My plan of action is to actually try and get that box, and then we fire a portal over there when it's pushing towards us. So, oh god, wrong portal. Sorry. So it kind of goes like that, but then it's almost like you got to do it like that as well. I think I might have just messed it up. It's a shame there's no portable surfaces around here that you can use. So it would be sort of like that. That's my plan of action behind it. Or you just try and get the box and get into that sort of position, perhaps. But either way, you're going to get sort of stuck there, so... Let's try this again. This might take several iterations to complete and get right. But I guarantee it's something along those lines that you're supposed to do. However, this time we kind of do need to get the box into this sort of position. Unless we can use that, but we need the button to get a new box to bring over here, perhaps. But then we need to get over there in the first place. So we're kind of in a bit of a situation here that I don't know how we're going to get out of it exactly. It's kind of like that. That's the sort of thing I want to be able to do with that. Because there's no way that this excursion funnel is going to stay in this activated state to beat the test chamber. So it's kind of like we need to be down here and we need to get the button and bring the box to us, or we need to get the box in a position to a portal up there and then push it towards us. That's most likely what we need to do. It's just figuring out how to do it, you know. So if only there was an easy way that we can get, you know, from here to there, basically. So like we could get up here and then we can use the box or something. Unless there's a portable surface anywhere that we can use to sort of remove the box from play. So what I'm trying to get to is that's the wrong direction. I hope you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Yeah, I'm trying to think about this one. This is making me think a little bit. Because either way, that's the sort of finishing situation, right? We need to get ourselves and the box up there. in this sort of situation. So all we need to do is just go through, and there you go. The only problem is though, we cannot actually get this box into that position. What I was trying to get to is that we push it, then we pull it across this area into the poison liquid to then make it reset. I didn't realise you can actually use the excursion funnel there at least, so that's what I think we're going to have to do, is push it into the water. Yeah, so I think that should do it. Then the box spawns over this side, so I have an idea of what to do. So we need to be able to push it off of there. Then when it's over there, we need to do something like that. And then kill the box. Fire the portal over there. Quickly, game. Then we grab the box and proceed over the chasm. And happy days, that should be the test. We got there in the end. See, I have an idea of what to do. It just took a little time to get down to it at the end of the day.
Hey, Mel. You have no idea how hard it is to move around here. Anyway, remember those old Turks from all the way at the bottom of the facility? Those guys have no security systems installed. It should be really easy to reprogram them to destroy aliens instead of humans. If we go down to a turret production line, we might be able to produce friendly turrets.
The friendly turrets? Oh, okay. That's something. Again, as with all tests, it's about time that we try and figure out exactly what it is that everything does. There's bound to be like a hard light bridge in order for us to rescue that box, which probably means we need to get up there. But there's an area back here, or an excursion funnel, that would work just as well. That changes the way that it goes. So where is it? Here? Surely that means that portal can go there. And then if that is that, then we can go through. Oh wait, no, that's going to pull us up. Oh wait, there is the box. There is a box coming along. Fair enough. Just stick that on that button. I didn't realise that would have happened. Well, the exit's here and there's two boxes, so I just want to see what's up here. There's another button. Buttons, sorry. Oh, does that turn it off or just temporarily turn it off? I think that turns it off for good. Okay, that's handy. Now we could actually use that button there, which means we need to get that box out of that situation whilst being up here. Yeah, this is going to be a tricky one to try and do. It's not like we can even get the box off there to begin with. Although there is portable surfaces in there, so we can rely on that if we need to. I think we should be able to do this. I just hope I haven't screwed myself up by doing that. We need to get over this side first. I know it. Then grab this. Put that there. Then while being on this side, we can actually end up portaling up over here. So then we end up on this part. And now all we need to do is figure out a way to get the lasers up here safely, like that. And then, without even going down there, we can use the cube to open up the open up that. You can barely see. There we go. So that's one, and the other one is. Where is the other one? All the way over here somewhere? Whatever that is, that sounds like really loud. And that's like a tube with a bunch of stuff coming out of it. Well, that's not the button. Don't tell me it's up in there, up in the ceiling. There's like another element. Wait, it's kind of going across the ceiling actually, hold on. Oh, it's that button at the beginning, are you kidding me? This one's going to make me think more than I thought it would. Should not have taken it for granted. Either way, what's going to happen is we're going to have to end up getting pushed across that gap. So I might as well put that there and try to get pushed across the gap. Because maybe the thing is, you probably don't even need that laser cube. The laser cube could be for this situation here. Stick the laser cube on there and then you can get across. So, makes sense perhaps. Let's get over there first and foremost. So I kind of want to get that cube over there to begin with. Which means now we need to get back up here. Oh geez, taking our time, aren't we? Yeah, I think we can just leave the... Yeah, we can just portal that. It should be fine. It tricks you into thinking that you need it. However, how are we actually going to turn that field off? Well, actually, we need to put it in a decent position first and foremost, like there. Then we need to utilise the excursion funnel to get ourselves across. Then once we're across, we just activate the button. Yeah, I have an idea what to do, don't worry. So fire it there, put it across, then we go out, but we've got this cube, so you can just sort of drop that there. Game's lagging out like crazy for no reason. I thought my computer was shit, but I didn't think it was this bad. Well, it's not even a computer, it's a laptop, but still I didn't think it was capable of this much assness. Not even joking. Where's that other button? Is that's the button, right? So I think all we need to do is just put that on here. Then get back up here. Then all we need to do now is figure out where to position the lasers.
Well done.
And there we go.
Subjects rated that as one of the hardest tests in this track. I heard that it was made by two particularly cruel scientists.
Well, they can go fuck themselves.